Hello, growers. Looking to turn your homestead into a profitable business? Or are you a farmer looking to boost your sales? Check out my book, Sell Everything You Grow. This book is the ultimate guide to choosing the right farm business model that fits your farm, time, and location. Discover which model has the highest profit margins and why diversification is so important. Whether you're selling apples, vegetables, or microgreens, Sell Everything You Grow will help you find your first market or expand into new ones. Get Sell Everything You Grow on Amazon and start selling more today.
Was there any strategy to doing the two different markets, or was it just like, all right, we're going to double the harvest, split it up 50-50, and like with having you each having another kid, like, was there like a strategy to like which kid was going with who, like, or was it just like divide it in half, go to two markets, get it done?
So there was definitely some strategy. I know, for instance, there was nobody that had carrots at this new market. For
Okay.
whatever reason, the two other farms that are currently there just don't do spring carrots, or
Yeah.
they don't have them ready. I don't exactly know, but
It's a little early.
yeah.
We were one of the first people at our market with carrots this year, so
Yeah, so nobody had carrots,
yeah.
and as you know, that's like the sexiest farmer's market thing you can have on your table.
Oh
Maybe
yeah.
maybe outside of like an heirloom tomato. But
Mhm.
I like tomatoes and carrots, depending on the time of the year, are probably like right there together. And
Yeah.
so, just touching base with the market manager, kind of talking about it leading up to it.
Mhm.
He's like, yeah, dude, like he's like, I know one guy that'll buy 10 bunches every week.
Mhm.
If you can have them. And so, and in our other market, there's 4 other farms that have piles and piles of carrots, so much so that we weren't even selling out of carrots every week. And so I
Oh
knew
damn.
I knew, like, okay, for at least for the next few weeks, all the carrots are going to Morningside.
Mhm.
And sorry, Athens, you're not getting any carrots, but there's 4 other farms that have it. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Everyone's gonna be able to get their carrots, and if anything, hopefully it'll make the other farms be able to sell more because, there's not 50 more bunches of carrots or whatever that are going from our farm. And so
Mhm.
there was some strategy in that, like certain crops, because obviously when we built our crop plan and we started planting for spring, 2 markets was nowhere on our radar. Like, there was
Yeah,
no
yeah.
plan for that. Like, we tried to double our snap pea production, but just had really bad germination. I think we talked about that in the past.
Yeah.
And so we were sort of limited on how much of that we actually could harvest, just the sheer amount of plants that we have.
Mhm.
So yeah, there's a little bit of like, all right, I know these will sell really well, and I'm pretty sure these farmers have snap peas. So all the snap peas are going to Athens, and all of
Mhm.
the carrots are doing that. And then as far as the kids are concerned, basically all we did was just ask and say, like, "Hey, who wants to go where?" And my daughter was like, "I want to go with you to Atlanta." I'm like, "All right, great. You're doing that." So
Mhm.
there wasn't really a ton of strategy other than just those couple of things.
Okay.
And you know, but it was definitely for the first one, and really for these first few, it's there's a bit of a sort of shot in the dark of, I don't know what the demand for cucumber will be like. I don't know what the demand
Mhm.
for arugula is going to be like. So it's a little bit of guessing. The only I mean, the only difference, especially with like the summer crops and stuff like that, is, you know, you gotta pick it. Like, it's like, you
Mhm.
can't just leave the cucumbers like, "Oh, I'll give them another week and they can just hang out
Yeah,
there
yeah.
until," like, no, like, they're getting picked. And so I have a set amount that I have. We've got 60 pounds or whatever it may be. And,
Mhm.
so we'll just do 30 and 30, send them both, and just hope for the best. So, yeah, but not really any strategy other than
Okay.
that. Just kinda hope and pray that you can sell out of as much as you can.
Yeah, yeah. New markets always we've only done 1 year where we did 2 markets, but yeah, it was definitely a hard adjustment to try to figure out that other market. It was just completely different, so I didn't know if you had any plans to try to compensate for that or if you had gone and scoped out the market.
Hey there. Want to spend less time pulling weeds? Check out Soil Shield by Modern Grower. It's the pre-cut landscape fabric solution to help you drastically reduce weed pressure. Just roll it out, staple it down, and plant. Then let it do the work for you. Say goodbye to endless weeding and hello to more free time. Plus, it's high quality, durable, and will last for years, saving you time and money in the long run. It's available in a variety of row and hole spacings to accommodate all the crops that vegetable farmers grow. Learn more about Soil Shield landscape fabric at shop.moderngrower.co or using the link below.